It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Up next, it's our main event between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Luxembourg, up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet.
I'm one, ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. Taking a shot on the first play. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. T. Higgins the touchdown. One after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Attack, attack! Yellow. Hey, 57. On the water, right?
First down throw, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. All set to go now from the 35.
Chiefs. First down. First and 10
Hey,
at the
57,
35-yard line.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And this one doesn't go far. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
It's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. Moving on into the red zone. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up their opening drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes, to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
11. Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Keeps away from one. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
180. 180.
Play action now. Burrow. Headed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Here we go, here we go.
On second and 10, Burrow again. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And they make the tackle at the 38. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bengals have a first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11 MT. Let's stop.
A first down carry for Brown. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Now, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Here we go.
One play action here. Burrow gets this to Fant. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Right, 80. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's complete to Gesicki outright. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
From the red zone on first. Throws comped. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
On one, ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's get straight.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. Again, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals break the tie here in the 1st.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 27-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
15, 15. Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two.
Looking to throw Mahomes. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's the end of our opening quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 15, 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's running back. He's right up next. That first down doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, And this time he was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Pickup of 2 here, and that's a Chiefs first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Yellow. 15.
They'll run here from the gun. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Yeah, when you got a game changer as a wide receiver, you want to get the ball in his hands any way you can. And I love that call. Right, we see it all the time on bubbles and quick little receptions. You put the ball in his hands as a runner, and this dude's dynamic.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Yellow.
Working inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. Catch made. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Gun. Got.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. Oh, sharp run in here. He's past the 30. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They'll come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard
Here we go.
line.
180. It's hot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has it at the 7. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
On to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Nico Rumigio. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun.
15. Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out. That's complete! Inside the 35-yard line. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll run it from the gun. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or where they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
From the red zone now. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Attack!
They'll try with the wideout. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal.
Yellow!
To the air, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Less than a yard, all that's needed on fourth and goal. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Penalty almost enough for the first down. The offense will try to get it. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And this time he fights his way across for the touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Well, fourth and goal, and you go quarterback sneak, Brock. You know this firsthand. You better trust those big boys to help you get that ball across the goal line.
You can almost feel it the second you get done uttering the play, right? It comes out of your mouth, and those linemen just give you that look. Like, yes, this is my chance to own the line of scrimmage, to move the people in front of me. That's a good call and better execution from the entire group.
Escapes the defender. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Burrow now on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So second down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And second and 10 now. It's Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
And the Bengals first
11
down.
MT.
A gain of 13 yards.
Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force force something. It brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. On the move, headed right. The left side, caught by Higgins. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. This is lofted deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Bengals first down. A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. Into the red zone. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. He had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, this is Piron. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break.
Here we go, here we go. Right in.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's the final play of our first half.
12, 12, 12. Gun. Stop. 12, 180. Stop.
Throwing here just before halftime. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's Smith on the return.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Fire down, Mister. Fire up. Hey, 57, 50. Let's go on, 80.
Mahomes. Running right side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Yellow. Attack, attack! Right side!
Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Now it's Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, kid, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Receiver gets it again, and they're keeping him busy. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made by Barrett Carter.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Give him 25 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Attack, attack!
A give now from the gun. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Back to throw Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And they take him down right along the 30.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Forced out to his right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. Wow, he's dropped hard on the return by one of the offensive linemen.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. They will take that execution every time.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Here we go, 15.
Throwing is Mahomes. The ball's out, he lost it. Now the Bengals have it. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Zach Taylor sends in the call. They're going for 2. Burrow will throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Really seemed like they were trying to get as much momentum as possible out of that series of events, didn't it? Big play like a fumble return, Brock. They wanted to add another big moment with that 2-point try.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all, even if they did fail. Kind of like a big play we see all the time, right? The offense will get right back to the line. Don't let that defense breathe. I don't mind it, even if the execution wasn't there.
18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
I don't need to.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. We've set it down from 37. From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. Get some space around midfield. Again, he's got room. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs lead by 15 now.
Bengals 27.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
To kick off for Kansas City.
Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
Chased out to his right. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Into traffic, complete. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Gun.
And
Cut.
the Bengals
Ready.
1st down.
Cut.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's got it at the 5. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
11 MT. Here we go.
Running for it with Brown. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
12. Let's get set. Can.
Now Burrow. And he got it! Interception! Drew Tranquil with the pick.
You knew it before this drive.